Update. AITA for not making coffee how my fiance wants me to. Original post. So it's been about a year since I made this post. Whenever I read posts like mine on here, I'm always wondering, did I leave that asshole? So for those of you who care, I left that asshole. A lot of you were on the nose that this wasn't the only way that he was controlling. My ex believes that he's the smartest person in the room, so if you're doing something differently than how he would, then you're doing it wrong and must be corrected. I'm not saying that everyone's responses to my post gave me a revelation and I immediately knew what I had to do, but it was a nail in the coffin. I'm living within an hour of my parents now when before I was on the opposite side of the country. I have a job as a caregiver and am planning to go to grad school to be a social worker. I have a boyfriend who doesn't try to control every aspect of my life. When I go grocery shopping, I'm not stressing about accidentally buying the wrong brand of pasta, which was the right brand of pasta when we lived in a different state. I still don't get that, or juice that's from concentrate. And I've switched to pre-ground coffee because fuck you, I want to. None of this would have happened if I'd stayed with him. So yeah, thank you to everyone who played a tiny role in helping me see what an unhealthy relationship I was in. Slitet. I'm always wondering, did I leave that asshole? So for those of you who care, I left that asshole. Snort. He'd seen it coming and had been casually telling me that I wasn't mentally stable enough to make any major life decisions. He told me that I had depression, anxiety, and autism, all of which a licensed therapist has told me I don't have, and when I broke up with him, he doubled down on it and said that I was doing this because I needed therapy. He maintained that stance until a breakfast we had together where he spent the entire time telling me everything that I did wrong in the relationship and then had a revelation that I was right and that we wanted different things. He'll never understand that he was abusive, but he at least knows that I'm not coming back to him. A friend of mine once asked their partner during a breakup, "What do you do to make my life better?" They couldn't think of a thing. It's something I keep in mind now.